All good? Cool. Oh, hey, hello. Sprint review 37, if I remember correctly. Yes, 37 it is. So we're going to quickly run through the state of the current sprint. Quite a messy sprint. Not everything that was scheduled is planned, but there are reasons for us finished, but there are reasons for that. And I'm going to highlight a couple of things that will get focused in the next sprint. First of all, one thing that's nice to view. Let me do so on the staging website. Is that on the request of Paideia, we now have a reset flow for wallets. So if you lose your recovery or the answer to your security question, then you will be able to reset it and generate a new one. This will basically, yeah, disallow access to anything crypto related that's in the wallet. But as they don't really have a use case for that, for them it made total sense to at least have such a thing. Oh, here we go. So we go to well, I actually need to break this account. Uh, let's imagine that we are on a new device where we don't have the stuff in storage that we need. Then, as you might have seen, you will then get prompted that security question upon sign in because we don't know which wallet is yours. And now we have this reset wallet flow here, where with step one you will be redirected over here. There's a big warning that you will lose access to existing coins and NFTs. And then when you reset it, see, can I do that here? Yeah, I can. You reset it, basically do this. Resets the page and you will get a new address from Taurus and a new multi-sig is deployed for you. Uh, that's about it. What we have now, there is no flow to actually transfer assets, which will also not be possible because you cannot transfer the existing assets anyway. So what we need to follow up with here is that we build alternative backup mechanisms. So something that Web3 Out supports, for example, is providing biometrics as another part of the threshold to obtain your existing key. A mnemonic. I always have trouble to uh, say that properly, but a mnemonic export would also be one way to give a user alternative methods to obtain his key, where we currently only have device storage and SSO authentication. So there's room for improvement there, but at least we have a reset flow now. Mm, let's see. Oh, I have some people joining the conversation. Mm, Go back to the sprint report. Yeah, overall, most of the efforts have been put into the earn page on the campaign platform. So as you know, we're continuously working on this. It's going to be still has the working title Discovery Platform. People will be able to view existing campaigns there, view existing quests there, and also participate in them. So when I go here, I will be redirected to the actual domain of the campaign. Or this is how it currently works. I can open a more widescreen version of the widget and start participating in the campaign. So one thing that was added in the sprint is that you can now authenticate properly for this platform using your existing Thanks account. It also allows you to do the things that you can do in the widget. It's not push, but you can manage your wallet, manage your profile settings, trigger the sign out flow, obviously. Uh, and another big part is the earn page over here. I'm not sure if the latest version is on our staging environment. But this is some sort of a copy of the balancer interface, basically. So this is all connected to our 50/50 balancer pool. You can do the invest flow currently that will use Wallet Connect for that. Uh, but then you have to pay for the gas yourself. Currently, I'm working on supporting transaction execution for this part through our relayer, and that should basically make it as easy as the click of a button, and your funds in your multisig will be transferred into the 50/50 pool. And then on top of that, once you have invested, we obviously want people to start staking what they invested. For this, you might know, Mieszko and I are in contact with the Protofire team, who's been hired by Balancer to build something upon their infrastructure. We're eager to test this out. I think we can actually start testing that this week. Um, yeah, once we do, we can basically swap the 50/50 pool that's currently connected to this current page and replace it with probably the 80/20 pool that we have and finalize the details to create a proper claim view here. So when I actually, I won't do that now, but when I actually sign out and sign in through MetaMask with my with the account that I use for Balancer, it will also display the amount that I invested into the pool. It will also display the rewards that I'm able to claim. Uh, yeah, the reason why this is not fully finished is because it required way more research, not necessarily than expected. This required a lot of research, and it was pending quite some support questions for a while. So less progress than hoped for, but still on track when we align it with the progress of the Balancer team. So that's the staking claim page design. That's also implementing the Balancer subgraph to obtain the correct pool details. The Balancer pool flow is the stuff with Wallet connected you just saw. I have designed a tiny model for charging fee over quest completions. This is a Mieszko and I are discussing this, and still needs quite some adjustments to get it perfectly right. But at least it's a start. So to actually start implementing this, so that's what I'm doing with within this ticket. So those will move to the next sprint. I will continue on that, and this one didn't make the cut, also because the priority was a little lower. It is a requirement, however, with everything that we want to do airdrop related, because it's an extra requirement for social quests for following Twitter accounts and joining Discord servers. We're going to take into account how long people are already following or being a member of a Discord server. So yeah, all in all, that was it for the current sprint. For the next sprint, I think it's still a bit messy, but the most important focus obviously will be continuation on this platform basically. So we're going to finish up reward claim flow. Hopefully we can test out a lot that has been delivered by the Protofire team. I'm going to change a couple of things on this homepage. Remove those tabs and just only show the most recent new quests here. I do want to add a setting, a campaign setting to make campaigns show up here instead of by default showing all the campaigns that we have. This will make it a little bit more manageable and easier to curate, because there's also a lot of demo stuff in there. The learn page, I think for now it should just be a link to our docs. I want to add a footer with some more information just to finish things up. And then basically this platform is about ready to be released. So that's going to be the main focus of the next 2 weeks. Hopefully, it will get to that stage soon. Discovery platform is what we still call it internally, but I would be open for suggestions on alternatives. Easy to call it differently. It's just for the lack of something better. kept on being named like this. Maybe that's a nice discussion to have soon. All right, that's about it from my side. Any suggestions, feedback, or comments? Then let me hear it.
Yeah, I think it's a super important step, right? Big upgrade for the tokenomics. I think Progafire team is coming back to us this week to do some testing. That will be important. And then, yeah, looking forward.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So also in terms of headspace, it would be good to actually get some sort of an MVP out of the door and up and running. Perhaps let people use it a little bit, uh, because it's quite a big chunk of work that we are hiding from people so far. So that's all good. Yeah, one thing that keeps on being a little bit challenging is that I also really want to keep on progressing with features for customers, new quest types, new reward types. It's hard to chime those in, but perhaps in the sprint after the coming one, we can move a little bit attention to that part again and see what we can do there quickly. Right, that's it. Thanks for attending, and talk to you next time. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. See you.